Welcome back to another episode of Uncapped on my entrepreneurial journey here. I have a fun event today at an arcade. So, as you can see behind me, it snowed last night. My car needs some cleaning off. So, I have to start by cleaning off my car, and then I can go get everything loaded in and head off to the event. Let's do it. Okay, so we got everything packed. Pencil Man's in the trash bag there. Doesn't mean he's trash. We all know number 2 Pencil Man's the GOAT. I got like my box of displays and stuff back there. We're ready to hit the road. So I'm excited for this one. It's at an arcade called Goin' Bananas here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. About 30-minute drive. So we're gonna have a fun, scenic winter drive in Pennsylvania, which is quite beautiful. Hopefully most of the roads have been plowed by now. I mean, it wasn't a lot of snow, so it shouldn't be too bad on the highways, but just in case, this car's got 4-wheel drive, so we're gonna be riding safely here today. But before we get going, I just have a word from our sponsor. We have Dubby. Be better. That is the motto of this new Jitterless energy drink. It has none of the crap that you would expect from other energy drinks, and it gives you all the energy you need. And I should know because today I'm drinking it because I was just at a party last night and I felt so exhausted. This morning I woke up, I'm still dragging. So I got my cup here. I got the blue raspberry. And it tastes just like blue raspberry. It is good. They cut out all the junk that makes other energy drink brands unhealthy for you, and this formula is with the coffee fruit extract. That is their main ingredient, and it works like a charm. I would know because for me, I don't do energy drinks. I hardly ever do them because my heart feels like it's going to explode whenever I take it. And honestly, I have a lot of natural energy, but today I'm just kind of dragging, so I need it. I only take half of this stuff, and it works like a charm. My wife will tell you I'm bouncing off the walls, and I'm like, whoa! But I don't feel jittery, so I mean, we're all good there. So definitely get yourself some Dubby, and you can use my code, number 2 Pencil Man, to get 10% off. So definitely check them out. They are good stuff. And without further ado, it's time to get driving. Winter in Pennsylvania is very beautiful, and I had about a 30-minute drive to get to Goin' Bananas. So, aside from a little bit of snow blindness, the ride was really beautiful, and you just can't beat these winter days. That is for sure. So I safely made it to Goin' Bananas. This place is really cool. I'm excited to be here. It's the first time at an arcade, so I'm not sure how I'm going to do, but I'm excited to see. I feel like number 2 Pencil Man will do really well here. There's some snow plows going by. That's how you know it just snowed. Don't know why I said it that way. But yeah, so I'm going to go in, load up, and let's see what my spot looks like. They had the vendors in a nice little party room. There were only 4 of us. Originally there was supposed to be 10. But because of the weather, several had to cancel, and I figured I always forget to do a little video of me setting up my table, so I decided to do a time-lapse. As you can see, I start with my displays, get that all set up on my table, then put out my comic books. I have my demo editions in the front, and I have both issue 1 and 2, so I put them on a nice little wham stand display in the back. Then I get to work on the stickers. I have several different sticker displays that I like to put in my sticker display. And then I have a couple 3D printed objects and some buttons. I like to put those all out on the table. And then I have a keychain rack, so of course I put my keychains there. I have 3 different designs of keychains, and this time, because it was Christmas, I got limited edition number 2 Pencil Man and Officer Suite's Christmas themed ornaments to put up. So there you can see I am fiddling with those. I had to tie the string in each of those manually.
my neighbor there setting up her table. Yeah, the string was quite time consuming, so I don't know if I'm gonna try to do that at the show next time. I think I'll just have those ornaments ready to go. But there's the table all ready, and here is the final result of that. As you can see, all my merch laid out. This is basically what I normally keep at my table. After I was all set up, I decided it was time to explore, and this place is massive. They have a full-size playground for kids to climb around in right when you walk in, but they also have so much more than that. They have this cool prize wall for their arcade, and as you can see, they got an arcade with like an obstacle course suspended above it. That is really awesome. They have a really small little area for little like tots. Like my son loved this area. This is for the toddlers. And then of course, look at this arcade. They have a mix of claw machines and skill games, and they even have a mini bowling alley. Like, this place has it all. They got the skill games for tickets. They have claw machines. I love arcades. This place was a perfect blend for me. And then they also had laser tag. I mean, come on. This place has it all. And they have a little sensory room, like a VR experience. They got bathrooms, because that's essential to any business. And a nice little cafe where you can get some bites while everybody's playing. And if you come over here, they got... Of course, you can see the playground, but then there's some party rooms. So this place is really such an amazing place to bring your family, whether you're young or if you're older. It's got it all. And of course, here's the room that we were set up in. As I said before, there were only 4 of us that showed up for this event due to the weather, but we made it work, and it was a fun little crew. So we had a little bit of everything for the kids. And once we were all set up, it was time to put on the costume. It wouldn't be a party without number 2 Pencil Man. And after that, it was time for the event to start, and it went pretty well, all things considered. There wasn't as much traffic due to the weather, and it was slow sales-wise. But, in moments like this, when you're not making a lot of sales, and it's just not going the greatest, you gotta find other ways to make it work. And this was a great event for me to get some content. So I spent a lot of my time making content. I went live on TikTok. I, was trying to interact with people as much as possible. And that really worked. At some point, the owners actually came and got me, and I got to meet the mascot, and that was a lot of fun. And then at some other point, they had me come with the mascot to go get pictures with Santa. And then after that, the mascot challenged me to bumper cars. So, of course, this was perfect for content. I got to film all that. You'll see clips here. It was a lot of fun. So even though I didn't make too many sales, I only ended up selling 3 comic books. It wasn't a bad event. I had a lot of fun. Of course, Katie and my son came, and we had a lot of fun together. And it was just good. It was good overall. Good networking, good atmosphere. And of course, everybody in the room was very positive about it too. And they made some sales too, so it wasn't a complete loss. It was just a lot of fun. And I encourage you, if you're vending at an event, it isn't going well, try to find the positives. You can network with your neighbors. You can maybe even network with the people hosting the event and kind of, talk to them, share your ideas for events, or hear about different things that they're up to. It's really cool to get connected in the community, especially if you're trying to make this as a living. Connect with as many people as possible. Take these opportunities to make content. That's what we can do. And that's how we can turn these, not so great sales days into something fun still. So, all things considered, the event cost me $75. I did buy some food, so I will tack that on here too. It was $12. So $75 plus $12, $87 total. And I only made about $30 back. And that's fine. That is totally fine with me. Like I said, I got to use this as an opportunity to network, to make content. So yeah, you're going to win some, you're going to lose some. And that's just how it is in this industry. But it doesn't all have to be a loss because, like I said, take the advantage of these situations and network, because you never know when you might get a connection that might lead to a big break for you. And that's the mentality that I have going into these things. If it doesn't go great sales-wise, I'm going to meet people, and those people might help me later to get to where I want to go business-wise. So, like I said, it was a good event overall. And if they did it again, I would gladly come back because I just had so much fun. Like, it was a lot of fun. The bumper cars were the highlight for me. Getting to challenge their mascot with my mascot, that was fun. And of course, getting to see the smile that Number 2 Pencil Man puts on people's faces, it's always priceless to me. So, yeah, there you have it, guys. That's it for this episode of Uncapped. I'll be back in the new year with my new events. I'm going to try to stay on top. I just decided to jump to the most current event that I did for this one. So you won't see any of the ones that I did before this. It'll be this one and then every one after this. So you will see more Uncapped. They will be more regular, and you will see how it all goes. I'm going to try to lay it all on the line for you guys. All on the line. That sounds serious, but I'm going to lay it all out there for you guys because this is my entrepreneurial journey, and I want to share it with you guys because I know there's a bunch of you that are aspiring entrepreneurs that are trying to get out there with your dreams and your passions. So this is what I'm going through. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this little video. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you did. And if you're an entrepreneur also out on a journey, let me know if you ever had something like this happen where it wasn't a great sales event, but you were able to make the most of it in network, and what came of it. It'd be cool to hear, and I will be back in the next episode of Uncapped. So in the meantime, go check out my other videos, and maybe you'll find some of those entertaining, and I will see you soon. Bye.